G'day everybody, my name is Lyle and welcome to the channel. So we've got some Redgum, which is an Aussie band. So this one is going to be called Caught in the Act. So now we don't endorse any credit card scams here on the channel. We definitely do stuff by the book. So let's jump in. This is a long time ago, 80s, 70s, somewhere in there anyway. But let's jump in and let's do some Redgum with Caught in the Act. Let's jump in.
Change your name, get a new address, and all it takes is gold. $64 a week's no social security at all. When it's a form of reprisal, song of survival. Keep your morals intact, don't be naive. You're stealing from thieves. It's a matter of tact. Just don't let yourselves get caught in the act. Show your goods with the AMP, then get your house ransacked. Split the check and throw a party when your stuff comes back. It's a form of reprisal, song of survival. Keep your morals intact, don't be naive. You're stealing from thieves. It's a matter of tact. Just don't let yourselves get caught in the act.
Now, obviously, we're not endorsing insurance scams here either. Have a household of goods and get ransacked. Yikes.
Buy a dust coat and have it embroidered, paste removal man. And my salesman will sign your form and help you load your van. It's a form of reprisal, song of survival. Keep your morals intact, don't be naive. You're stealing from thieves. It's a matter of tact. Just don't let yourselves get caught in the act. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to need to pay fairly close attention to this because I'm going to make it up as I go along, as I've been informed by my very astute lawyer that I can't really say the things that I've been saying for the last 100 years. Now, I'm going to say them again, but I won't say them tonight because if I say them tonight, then it won't get on the record and then nobody will know about this little racket. Now, it involves a certain credit card, very famous in Australia, right? You know the one, it's green and white. Don't say bank card, will you? You'll fuck the whole thing up really true. Okay, now, this little... It's very difficult, very expensive to get around this big, broad, brown, wide, wonderful land of ours if you're not a millionaire. You either have to fly, and if you fly, it costs you around about $950,000 to get the back seat of a DC-9 aircraft with a toilet door open, or you drive, and having driven around this country round about 900 times, I would advise you not to. So what you do is, if you want to go and see your mates in other states and that, you get yourself one of those green and white credit cards, and about a week, you operate it fairly reasonably for about 6 or 7 months. And then on the Friday afternoon, just before you're about to go, you ring the credit card man and you say something like, shit mate, I lost my credit card, I'm really frightened somebody's going to pick it up and go whoopee and I have to pick up the tab, what can I do? And he'll say, no, as you've notified us that you've lost your card, we'll just put your card number on the delinquent card list and you're only liable for the first $50, so just relax and have a good time. And a good time's exactly what you have. Because you get about 8 or 9 of your mates and you go in and before you leave on your holiday and book yourself into the most expensive hotel in town. It probably starts with an H, I'm not sure. Now, you charge that to this particular credit card, and then you go down to the airport and you confront one of our two fantastic airlines. Now, in this country, we've got two airlines, but we can't mention. One's initials, I think, stands for Try Another Airline. And the other one is why you were flying Try Another Airline in the first place, right? Now, we always fly Try Another Airline, Redgum, because it's a government airline, and we do like to support the government as the government needs all the support it can get. Off you go to the Gold Coast. Okay, your touchdown, Coolangatta, you've got your Walkman pinned to your side, playing your Midnight All Surf hits. And they give your suntan a bit of a nudge along. You go and have a look at the Gold Coast and decide it's the absolute pits. Let's go and have a look at Philip Lynch's new retirement villa and wonder exactly how he got the dough for it. Shady profit here and a shady profit there. Here a profit, there a profit, everywhere a shady profit. And then after you're bored with that, you might like to whip up to Cairns. Now, those people here who are into the inhalation of illegal vegetable matter might be interested to know that at the back of Cairns is a mountain range called the Atherton Tablelands, and that grows some of the best dope in the world. In fact, I have it on very good authority that the dope they grow up there is better than God's dope, and that takes some beating. The dope dealing up in Cairns is so advanced that actually you can make your dope deals on your credit card. Back to the airport, off up to Darwin, right? Get an esky, fill it full of cans, get your dope, go down to the beach, roll a big spliff about that long, sit on the beach at sunset, have a few cans, and watch what they call up in Darwin the Refugee Regatta. Now, then if you like, get on a plane, whip down to Alice Springs. Now, Alice Springs has been washed away, and that's not entirely a bad thing. Walk across the tarmac to the light aircraft department, and if you don't know what a light aircraft is, it's kind of like a V-dub with wings. And you hire one, and you go down to Ayers Rock. Now, when you get to Ayers Rock, roll another big spliff about that long, walk around the base of the rock, don't climb the rock, there was so many Americans swarming all over it, you won't want to know about it. At sunset, if you can, sucking on your joint, and steep yourself in the atmosphere that gave rise to that huge international hit of 1982, Stop Dragging My Jumpsuit Round. Down, ladies and gentlemen, down to Adelaide, walk around, see just how boring that is. Down to Tasmania, go and have a look at the southwest before they well and truly stuff it up. Try not to get arrested, because there's probably not room in the cell for both you and David Bellamy. Back to Melbourne, as you come from Sydney, you'd feel very superior. Walk around there, think about rain or something, take a jacket, you'll be right, and then back to Sydney in time to start work, if in fact you're lucky enough to have a job. Now, should you do that, you're looking at a holiday worth about $5,000 or $6,000 for the bargain basement price of $50. And that is a bargain not to be sneezed at. Now, that's all very well, but you might be sitting at home watching Izzy Die on the late night telly or something, and you hear a knock on the door. Who can it be knocking at my door? Go away, don't come here no more, and stuff like that.
Open up, it's police here.
Yes, there's probably the cops, and they might ask you that next time you're passing the courthouse, you might like to drop in and explain yourself. Now, if that happens, you are what we call in the shit. And we'd be very grateful if you didn't mention us. We've got problems enough of our own, and we'll see if we can get this on vinyl. Anyway, you give it a whirl, Sydney, and see how you're going. Have a kung fu holiday. Get yourself a delinquent bank card, make it ANZ. Meet your needs and not your greeds, and get yourself ahead. And it's a form of reprisal, a song of survival. Keep your morals intact, don't be naive. You still can live. It's a matter of tact, just don't let yourselves get caught in the act.
Man. Oh, Redgum. giving off the holiday ideas. I don't know if it. Obviously, these days that would not fly at all. So ANZ is the Australian New Zealand bank here in Australia. So probably, you know, what is that song? 40 years, 45 years old. You know, things are a lot different back then. That's for sure. So, but funny and obviously tongue in cheek at the same time. You know, so that was good. I haven't heard that for a long time. So, yeah, I can't remember them. I caught it that time, but leaving on a jet plane when they're talking about the Gold Coast, which is just, I don't know, 40 minutes away from where I am at the moment. So, and then obviously Mental as Anything, Who Can It Be Now? So, very, very good song. Very good song. Obviously, Redgum is an act in Australia. One of the most popular songs was I Was Only 19, an anti-Vietnam song, which is very good. If you haven't seen it, I actually have it on the channel as well too. So check out the Redgum playlist on the channel. So let me know if you enjoyed that. Let me know if you've even heard of Redgum before, which is, as I said, an Australian band. So something a little bit different, very folkish, Redgum, but nonetheless, a great band as well too. So let me know if you enjoyed that. As I said, we do not endorse any of that stuff here on the channel. Good luck with that anyway. But guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Did you enjoy that video? Why not watch another one?